You're a gay.
That's not nice. Okay. How to start?
You know how to start.
I don't. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
I'm laughing.
Maybe it would really easy.
So awkward. Stop shell shocked
I
the
don't-
camera. Say something. You were so excited
I
about
was.
this.
You were too. I thought you had this planned.
I didn't have the intro
Okay.
planned.
Welcome to Choking on Air. We are entering today's train ride to Frown Town. First class.
You're welcome.
Promoted via the list.
You're very professional.
Very.
We've done this a million times.
Oh, we won't jump right into it. Let's take a little time.
Yeah.
Talk about what the goal is.
Goal.
Yeah. What's the point of this?
Either make a ton of money or just embarrass ourselves on the internet for fun.
Right. That's mainly the idea. But it's also fun.
It is fun.
We realize we talk a lot.
We do.
So we figured either try to make a little bit of money with this, because it's a little price up if you hit something. Either make a little bit of money off it.
I mean, we're not in it for the money.
Mm-mm.
We just want to make people happy. The money would be nice too. It would be nice.
But then being able to share an annoying amount of thoughts with our friends would also be nice.
Absolutely.
And
It's talk to them enough.
do they really want to hear it?
No.
So forcing them to hear it's better. Because then you go, oh, you got it. We filmed the first episode. You got to see this.
Yeah, you're not supporting my podcast. Like,
bad friend.
Are we even friends?
Bad friend.
Guys, I know you're watching.
So, you're just a bad friend.
Shut up.
But so yeah. But the first idea is going over a ton of things that we would consider we don't like.
Yeah, we're ringing the new year by being, as the French would say, the worst.
The French are the worst.
They are. They are.
I have a Canadian friend.
You have a Canadian friend?
Yeah. He
lives
really in...
Interesting.
I don't know where.
Quebec.
Probably. He knows French.
French Canadian. Quebec.
I hate Canadians still.
I love you, Canadians.
I don't.
Shout out to if anyone else sees this ever.
Eventually it reaches the right audience and the Canadians are like, what's the first episode? Like,
the entire country of Canada cancels us.
It's like episode 500. I'm like, what's the first episode? I'm like, oh, I see.
I love you, Canada. Going there soon.
200,000 followers down the drain.
It's gonna be great.
That's true. All right. So let's talk about. There's a lot on here.
There is.
There's a lot.
Page and a half about. And we don't have much time to get through it, so let's just jump right in, shall we? Let's pick. So since we're doing like a New Year thing, we're gonna talk about music from 2024.
Okay.
That people loved, but we didn't really vibe with. Now, I contributed the most to this, so I'll be talking. Number 1, Gracie Abrams. She's on my list. My hit list. I'm just kidding. I know I played you a Gracie Abrams song, so how did you find it as a first-time listener?
I listened to about 7 seconds of it and then later.
Yeah. How would you describe her?
Painful to the ears.
Yeah, it's very whiny. Is it not?
It is. It doesn't feel like a song. For reference, with a lot of Red Hot Chili Pepper songs, a lot of them sound very sped through. Like they sound like they wrote it down and they rushed it.
Yes.
But I enjoyed it. But this doesn't feel like a song. It feels more like a complaint put with music behind it. Like
one of those TikTok poems.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
Or like the people who set their phone up and made cry like like I can't imagine that.
That's literally us trying to get attention. I fear.
No.
No, but I was gonna say I'm sure she's great. I don't think she is.
I don't.
I don't.
Well, she might be a good person.
She maybe
a good friend.
She did hit on a minor once. And people are like, "Oh, he was an actor."
Guys. If it was in a movie and it was part of your role,
no, she was just like tweeting about it.
Mm.
No, I can't remember who it was exactly. So I'm a really bad hater because I don't have my facts. But I do remember that very specifically. Also, this isn't necessarily her fault. But I'm irritated because she got to go open for Taylor Swift and Olivia Rodrigo didn't. I know you don't care.
I don't.
And Olivia Rodrigo was already
pretty big. You have your little rant page. I'll wait.
Olivia Rodrigo was already pretty big. She probably didn't need to open for the Taylor Swift. But it's just so irritating to me. And if they make a song together, I'm going to be upset because people compare them a lot. I don't think they're on the same level. I'm sorry. I know people don't like Taylor Swift. You don't like Taylor Swift.
I don't.
But there's a level of songwriting there.
Right.
Creativity.
Like, I don't listen to Taylor Swift. But what you made me listen to, it has some sort of soul to it.
Yes.
Not the type of soul that I like, but it's enough soul where it's a song.
Yeah. And it's like, it makes you feel something. Grace Abrams' music makes me feel annoyed. Tired. Emotionally drained.
Like listening to a specific 6-year-old maybe talking about Minecraft and about how you're more than welcome to play while shoving it in your face.
Absolutely.
You can play if you want to. Listen, no, you can play if you really, really want to. You can play, I promise. I won't mind if you.
Well, you're trying to have a conversation, right. Nonetheless. Anyways, so Grace Abrams, number 1. Number 2, this is gonna get people pissed off. Most of Charlie XCX's music, I shouldn't say that. Most of the songs on Brat were not worth listening to more than once. I will say, you should listen to any album a full time before you start hating.
I thought you were about to say, you should really listen. I'm like, no.
No.
I won't.
No, not you.
I've listened to the only, what was it? It was her and Billie Eilish?
Yes.
I've listened to that. That's not my favorite. It's not
It is
bad.
my favorite.
Oh, of course. It's not bad.
Stop.
It's the only, no, what was the other one? Oh, and her and Lord, but I guess that doesn't really count.
Oh my god, I love that. I only love it because Lord's in it.
But you can't tell it's her though, so it's okay.
Yeah. But most of that album was really not worth listening to twice. Like, most of the songs, you didn't even have to listen halfway through them before I got bored, personally. Like, they're all just kind of the same, and I get it, that's, like, the style of the album. And I do love Brat as, like, a cultural phenomenon, and, like, Brat Summer. I thought that was fun. I have a t-shirt.
The idea of your album is to bore you?
No. But the idea was, it was, like, a fun summer thing. I liked that.
Concept is there.
Yes.
Action-wise.
The writing. Like, if you're gonna make... How is your 2-minute long song? I'm bored a minute through. And it was boring. Like, the Apple one, that was boring. The dance made it kind of fun. Not really. I never listened to it after I listened to it the first time.
One and done.
Yeah. I listened to the whole album because I'm firm believer if you're gonna hate on something, you need to have all the facts first.
Yeah.
You can't just listen to one song and be like, God, this album sucked. But I listened to the whole thing. I liked 360. 365 wasn't as good. I liked Guess. And I was surprised at that because I don't even really like Billie Eilish. Oh, guys. But, no. Just, like, people were pretending to, like, listen to Apple all the time, and I'm like, girl, are you really?
Is it really a song that you want to listen to?
Like, it's just not. And people are like, oh, it's so meaningful. It's about, like, generational trauma. There are so many songs. So many. So better written songs. More emotional songs about that. Like, for example, Conan Gray. I'm not his biggest fan. Love Family Line. It's the same thing.
My girlfriend likes Conan Gray.
You just can't shake your ass to it. So, you can't shake your ass to Apple. It's too slow.
Can you imagine shaking your ass to a song about childhood abuse? And you completely forget what the song's about.
That's Apple. And I'm like, girl, the song's not that fun. And the lyric content, once you really get into it, is not fun at all.
Right.
So what are you people doing?
There's a lot of songs me at least, there's a lot of songs I listened to that I didn't know the meaning of till a lot later.
Absolutely.
And it kind of shocked me that my parents let me listen to it, knowing what the words meant, or at least what the song meant.
Yeah.
But, I mean...
I think we all have the same experience. Because I think parents grow up and they're like, well, I didn't know what whistle meant when I was growing up, so she can listen to it. Like, it's... Yeah. It's just a thing. There's a song by Smosh, it's Dixon Cider. You've played it for me a million times. But I remember listening to that, and the one time I was sitting with Abe, and my head snapped over, and I was like, "Do you hear this?" He's like, "Hear what?" I'm like, "Oh!" And I just thought it was. I actually thought it was about apple cider for a long time. I'm sure you did. Until I was like 11 when I noticed. Oh my god! See, I was like 13 when I learned what whistle meant, because that was like my favorite song as a kid, and I had no idea until I was so old, like embarrassingly old. You look like it was. So guys, we're actually gonna cut it there. I'm just kidding. No. Who else did I have on there? I threw the paper. This way we're kind of forced to create brain juice. No, I know. Because us reading off the paper is not entertaining. Who was it? I don't remember. You don't remember? I don't. But I do remember. I remember like the women, but I don't remember the like two men I put on there. Chris Brown? Chris Brown. Okay. That's what I was literally about to say. Chris Brown. Chris Brown fans are crazy. I'm sorry, listen to Chris Brown. So I don't either, but his fans are nuts, and they pretend his music is good because they want to defend him for beating people up, beating Rihanna. They also had Panic at the Disco on there, I think. I think you just thought of that by yourself. I think we might have talked about it actually, but I don't think we talked about it. No, Chris Brown fans are insane. Just say you like people who hit women. And stop pretending the music's good. And stop defending him. We had Nessa Barrett on here and Vincent. Oh my god. Okay. I'm done with Chris Brown now. That's all I had to say. His fans need to stop defending him. I was say, I don't know if it's that they support him beating his wife. I think it's just they may like his music, but... No, I really think... Because there's really nothing to like. I've heard a couple of his songs. I don't listen to him frequently because he hits women. But, like, there's so many better songs in the same genre. Yeah. That like you don't need his music. No. But like I like some Panic at the Disco songs. But the ones when the whole band were together. Yeah, but I pirate them. It's on Spotify still, but it's by people who re-upload them specifically so that he won't gain any profit from it. I see. But I mean that's the only reason. Otherwise I wouldn't. If I could only listen to it by them, I wouldn't listen to it. Which I'd be okay with. Like Panic at the Disco. My sister loves Panic at the Disco. She used to be emo growing up, apparently. I'm just kidding. You just hit her with the... So, did you know... Get ready for this. No, she knows. Strap your belt buckle. She knows. I call him Brendan Urine to her face. Are you kidding me? Oh, good. But, no, he's gross and weird and irritating. And he looks gross. He needs to let the vocal cords rest. Yeah. He really, really does. He's gonna end up like Axl Rose and go to a concert and sing so bad. That's another thing. Axl Rose destroyed. Axl Rose is a very bad person. Oh, really? Incredibly bad. I don't remember the exact stuff he did. Didn't he like cheat on his wife? I think you told me about this, and he had a kid with another girl. My mouth just no. That's David Grohl. Oh. He was still married, and he cheated on his wife, but he was open about it. He said he's still going to support the family. Yeah. You did tell me about this. So he doesn't get a full pass, but he gets less than a quarter because he took responsibility. He's not just abandoning it. He talked about it. Unlike Drake. Oh, guys. We're not talking about him today. No. But yeah, a lot of Panic at the Disco's older songs I do really like. Mm-hmm. They were good. They really did score out with a perspective. I did like that. That was good. Anyways, Nessa Barrett. I have no comment on this because I don't even think you made me listen to her music at one point, so I don't know. I couldn't put me or you through that. Now, this is kind of shady because there's one person in particular I know who used to love Nessa Barrett. It's okay. Used to. I used to know. She still loves Nessa Barrett. Oh, it wasn't used to listen to, it was used to know. No. Peyton's gonna know who I'm talking about. Shout out Peyton. Don't show this to anyone. Anyway. Dude. Nessa Barrett. Stop. No, her songs are the most annoying thing I've ever had to listen to. And how do I say this? It disturbs me in my core that I personally knew someone who listened to those when they were like sad.
Oh, it's like that type of music.
It's like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's the most auto-tuned, cursive, cringy, kindergarten written lyrics I've ever heard in my life. It is so cringe.
He stole my purple crayon, so I called him a dodo head on a swinge.
I can't. You're gonna have to go home and look up Nessa Barrett.
Don't think I want to. Did she do anything wrong?
I don't think so. I just find her so incredibly cringe. And I cannot stand her music. I hear one word and I know it's her and I literally go like so genuinely, it's so annoying and I hate it so bad.
Yeah.
Like the writing is so childish and stupid. It's like so made for TikTok and it pisses me off.
There's a thing about like TikTok playing music. Oh my God. I don't remember what her name is, but she does a lot of YouTube. And she's very funny, but it was her talking about how they TikTokified emo music. And she was going over the one guy. Oh, I don't remember his name. But he always starts his videos in these weird ways. Mm-hmm. The one that I remember, he's on a stage and he starts screaming. He's like, I'm a 6'4" man or something else. I don't remember the rest of it.
I know who you're talking about.
But she's going
so annoying.
She's going through his page and almost all of them were, did I just write the song on the song?
Can't stand it. Mom, I can't answer this right now.
You can't. Just.
You're gonna cut it? Anyway. What were you talking about? The TikTok.
Yeah.
Emo music.
So she was going through it, and it was all like, did I just write the song or did I just write like an emo anthem? It was like over half of them.
It's all so bad. Like, I can't stand it. I probably shouldn't whisper. They probably can't hear me. It is so bad.
It's terrible.
Let me get close to the mic when I say this. It's bad. Really? Hate it. I
feel like there's a level though where you could theoretically make it work.
Maybe.
You have to do research, but you can't just go into it talking about how you. It's a lot of emo music isn't just hating on whoever it may be or like complaining about their feelings. There's other stuff to it.
Like the instrumental is very so important in an emo song.
Very.
And the singing, you have to do it so specifically because it has to have feeling in it, but you can't be straining your vocal cords.
Yeah.
Like, listen to one song by Evanescence before you decide to write an emo song. It's hard. As much as I really don't care about Evanescence, sorry, any Evanescence fans, like, their music is good. Stop doing that. Their music is good. It's well written. It's well performed. It's very specific what you have to do. And these TikTok people just throw some random guitar down.
Ukulele. That'll hit them.
And like singing cursive. Like the same three notes.
Next thing you know, we're having a really popular song that's just the Toxic Gossip Train.
Oh my God.
But with a screaming singer.
I can't think about the Toxic Gossip Train.
I sat down to watch, I think I told you, I sat down to watch the whole video. It was so much worse than like any clip could have shown.
I know. We had this exact conversation. It's so bad.
Because it wasn't like, there's nothing bad, YouTuber apologies. Because it wasn't like, didn't address anything.
There's like a bad YouTuber apology where Laura Lee's like wiping fake tears from her eyes. And then there's that train wreck.
That wasn't an apology.
The Toxic Gossip train wreck. The fact that she could have said all that and would have been like, yeah, that's pretty bad. She pulled out a goddamn ukulele.
She sat down.
Filmed.
Sat down, brought her ukulele, probably tuned it. Wrote the lyrics. Didn't Santa this bitch. Didn't check it twice. Oh, there's no swearing. Didn't Santa it. Didn't check it twice. We gotta cut that out.
We gotta bleep it. That's fine.
She didn't Santa. She didn't check it twice. She didn't think about it. And I guarantee you, set up that tripod, sat on her floor. Was it a couch?
It was the couch. No, it was the floor right by the couch.
Yeah.
Filmed
it. Sang it. Played it. Watched it.
Edited it.
Hosted it. kept it up.
Still hasn't taken it down.
Still up.
To this day. I
hate,
would be so humiliated.
I wouldn't hate watch it. Find a channel that has
re-uploads. Yeah. There's so many.
There's
Please, a million. Don't give her a cent.
The second it came up, people were on it because they knew it was probably going to get taken down.
Did it? I think it's still up.
No, I think it got demonetized, but I don't think it got taken down.
Probably, but still.
We get a personal message from her. It's not taken down. It's not demonetized.
She sends us a cease and desist. Writes a song about us.
The second one. I'm sorry the sequel. I made that video.
She's not. I doubt she is, because if she was even a little bit sorry, or like embarrassed in the slightest, she still to this day thinks she was in the right, and that's why that video was up. She said, yeah, I ate them up.
What was it?
Got him with my ukulele.
She really hit it with this one. Hit him
really did it.
Go big or go home. What was it? What SpongeBob song was it? The one with the Gary one.
The AI like SpongeBob?
No, the actual one. The one where you talked about missing Gary.
Come home?
Yeah. That was a better apology. And it was
that was beautiful. Okay.
I saw a guy cover it a while back. Oh, it was lovely. Hilarious. Every time I see it, it's lovely.
That's so funny.
Like the saddest metronome.
Anyways, we have to talk about Benson Boone and how irritating that song was.
I liked it.
You would. It just got so old. It was on every radio station. It was any time Spotify wanted to like make me a daily. It was in there somewhere, even though it's not my thing at all. It was just unavoidable. And I'm like, God, he just sounds like he's screaming. Like he sounds like he's tearing his vocal cords apart. I don't feel that strongly about it. We just had to put a man on here because people were going to call us misogynist.
That wasn't Chris Brown.
Because honestly, who doesn't hate Chris Brown except his little... his twinks. His fanboys, we'll say. His little boyfriends.
His very skinny, feminine, crop top wearing, thigh-high enthusiast.
You know crop tops are coming back for straight men.
That's true. What's his name?
Probably not you.
What's the comedian that people hate?
God. No, I know who you're talking about. Who is it? Matt Rife.
Yes, I saw he wears a crop top.
Okay, but he's so ugly too.
He's a butterface.
He got that plastic surgery and he literally looks so bad.
He's a butterface.
He's ugly.
That's the only way I can put it. He's a butterface.
Yeah. He looks like a butterfinger.
You know what a butterface is.
I do. Okay. My brother has one. Sorry, Austin, if you ever see this.
It was more of like it wasn't like a, do you know? It wasn't like a, you don't know. It was more like a, do you? You got very defensive. You know something you feel personal about?
No.
Okay. Yeah, no, because he's very ripped. I will happily admit that. He has a very...
That is true.
Interesting body, but
you were gonna call him hot.
He has a very nice. He has a very nice body, but he not a good.
No, horrible face, horrible jokes.
There's some that are funny.
Really can't find him funny.
There's some that are funny, but a good chunk of them are based off like attempted dark humor, and it kind of comes off like middle schooler who doesn't know when to close his mouth.
It's just so lame. I'm like, it's been done a million times. We all went through it in 2014. Like, find something new. You can be funny in other ways.
Like,
I'm not gonna say stand-up is easy. I could never do stand-up. Like, there's so many funny stand-up comedians who don't say stuff like that. Like, it's just not necessary.
No, it's not. In no way. There's no point.
And, like, who laughs? Unless it's uncomfortably because you're in the audience and you're like, ah. Yeah, that waitress sure did have a black eye. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those Hooter waitresses really do reveal themselves.
No wonder they didn't put her back in the kitchen. Like, it's not funny. I hate to say.
Yeah, she really did to be beaten for, making you a well done and not a rare.
It's so bad.
That guy was really deserved.
Yeah. Zinger. Zinger.
Bazinga.
Women deserve to get hit. Did anyone laugh? Hey, is anyone laughing right now?
Guys, please. I need somebody to laugh.
Laugh at us, not him.
And if you laugh at him, it's because we're making fun of him.
Yes, exactly.
Secondhand laughter.
We're helping him out. He should pay us. Charity work, I swear. Anyways, moving on. Because I think that's all the musical are. I think we covered them. No, we did not. Sabrina Carpenter.
Oh.
I don't want to say this. People are gonna get mad. Sabrina Carpenter sucks. I don't. You go first. My turn.
You have
okay.
talking stick.
I just feel like her music is
Spit it out.
so incredibly auto-tuned. You can't even hear her. And it sucks because I've heard her like clips on TikTok. I know she can sing. So why is it so auto-tuned? The music is so boring. And I know it's because she's pandering to a very wide audience, so it has to be boring enough that a lot of people are gonna like it. It can't be super stylized. But it's so boring. It's so boring. And those 2 songs that were floating around on TikTok are so annoying.
It's overplayed now.
Like Espresso, it was kind of fun.
It was fun.
I honestly like the SNL version better because it was more entertaining.
It's fun like playing in the snow. It's good while it lasts, and then it's not fun anymore and you want to be done.
Mm-hmm. And then what was the other one? Please, 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 repetitive, annoying. It's been done better. Let's do something new, please. And you can just tell it's been written by some, like, this is mean, washed up.
They went to Fiverr to have their
washed up ghostwriter who's like, oh, what are kids into these days? What are they talking about?
Go on Cameo. Need ghostwriter.
I can't believe you brought up Fiverr in the year of our Lord 2025. It was so 2016 of you. Anyways, I'm just like,
Wasn't it more popular like 2023, 2022? No, 2023 was more when Cameo popped up.
Cameo? You said Fiverr.
Yeah, no, I know.
Okay.
That was like 2020.
No.
No, I know, but it got more.
It was way longer.
No, I know, but it gained more traction semi-recently, right?
I didn't know about that.
Wait, it was 5 years ago.
Hey.
Actually, technically,
the only
6.
context I think of Fiverr in is like Shane Dawson going on there, which awful. Don't like him anymore. I promise, guys. I had a phase. I was very young. Anyway.
That could have just been kept a secret. I didn't even know that. You could have just kept that silent.
You didn't know that about me?
No, you could have kept that silent.
Well, that's what Fiverr makes me
now
think
I'll
of.
never forget that. You can edit that out.
It was really long ago. It was really long ago. I was lame. I was 11. I was fat. I really related to him in that sense.
So you only changed your age in that one? No, I'm kidding.
No, I really watched him on like my first iPhone, and I like didn't have any data on it, and I'd have to connect to the Wi-Fi every single time. Mom, and I used to love his.
Mom, stop watching Big Bang Theory and try to watch Shane Dawson fuck his cat.
No, seriously,
trying to watch Shane Dawson do things to his cat.
Stop! He never did it on
I keep forgetting we can't swear.
We'll bleep it. We'll figure it out.
You'll figure it out.
Don't know how to edit. This is gonna suck.
CapCut. It works the best. Which is surprising.
Whatever. Anyways, I don't watch him anymore. Like, very quickly after everything came out, I was like, okay, I hate you now. I was already getting disenchanted with him, because I'm like, okay, you pump out the same video every single day. I don't care anymore.
Yeah, the only one I remember seeing, he was in, like, his backyard, playing by his,
He's in his backyard a lot. He doesn't really leave his house.
He likes the back door a lot.
No, I think that's his husband. So sorry, Shane and Ryland. Hope your marriage is going well. I don't care. I don't actually care.
Well, I do. It's good to have a healthy marriage.
Well, I hope their marriage is well, but I hope individually they're not having the best time.
No.
That's horrible. Anyways.
To a better topic. Well, I guess better. Well, that's not a bad thing. There was a thing talking about how body language really improves a lot of stuff. Like if you're talking, it was a very nice video to watch.
It draws attention.
It does.
You guys are welcome.
The initial or the here's a new topic for you.
Mm-hmm.
What did we see outside Hot Topic?
Oh my god, we see a lot of things outside Hot Topic.
Okay, well let's start with this.
Oh, darn.
There was a lot happening there. I'm not gonna go. Because
you're gonna get us canceled.
That's fine. There was a lot of issues there.
The one at what mall is that? The one really far away. The one with the sea life?
I know. I don't know.
Is that Lakeside?
Great Lakes.
Great Lakes Crossing. Is that the one you're talking about?
Nope. Inside the Hot Topic when they have the Hesman Hotel stuff.
Oh god.
Now, I'm gonna preface.
Preface.
Yeah. I'm gonna preface this. I'm there. I got it.
Okay. Okay.
I got this. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Don't hit me again.
So Abe and my friend both watched it. Now, I heard it probably picked it up. Now,
oh my god, it didn't.
I will say I never watched it, so I can't have a full opinion on it. They said it was pretty good story wise. Now I don't know how true that is. Now there's a chance it could be good story wise.
I've seen clips.
Because story building is very difficult. So
it is.
So if you manage to pull it off with, what was the other one? Hell of a Boss. Like they did it first, I think. Not totally sure, but the idea of that one's not bad. It's a little annoying at times, but it's not the worst. But to be able to pull it off and then revamp something that's already been made similarly, it's nice. But but the fan base, no.
The fan base is.
But when Abe told me, he's like, it's good. You should like watch episode 1. I'm like, okay. So I watched the first episode. I'm like, I don't like this. I'm like, it's just
the music is cringe.
The music is. You see the video of where he talks about killing himself, and then at the end, the girl's like, it was so sad. He has nothing to live for.
Like it's a pixel on a screen.
But like, then there's games that make you cry. There's videos that make you cry.
But like. If it resembles, like, an animal thing, maybe, or if it's an actual human being, I can understand that.
But when it's an
because
anthropomorphic thing.
It's just some random drawing that some probably retired furry made. And the voice is so annoying. Who actually cares?
Let's pitch the idea.
Did anyone move? Let's imagine we're in the board meeting for Has-Been Hotel.
So, you used to be a furry, right?
Why do I have to be the furry?
Flat. So you used to be a furry, yes?
Yes.
Okay, you said you told me on your resume you said you spent over 10,000 on just a hat alone.
Yes, sir. It's an expensive hobby.
Okay, so what makes you think that you are able to not only voice but help co-write such characters?
Well, I really know how to exaggerate.
See, we need somebody that's like put themselves, their shoes inside that of an animal. Maybe get Shane Dawson on the phone for that one.
Keep going.
Maybe we need something a little more thought out.
Mm-hmm.
You think maybe you could give us an example of what kind of voice you do?
I don't want to do the voice. Don't make me do it.
I mean, point being, I really don't think that.
Like, imagine being a businessman and hearing, like, the pitch and getting, like, a sample of the voices and being like, you know what? This is gonna make money. And then it actually does.
Oh, I'd be so pissed off. I'd be so pissed off to be one of the people who said they hated it. Like, that wouldn't work. They're in the back. That's not gonna work.
They really underestimate weirdos on TikTok.
Yeah.
People are so crazy about that show. Like, I have shows I'm crazy about. 100%. But guess what? They're about human beings.
Yeah.
Who experience human problems that I could sometimes have experienced.
Yeah, I've been watching Dexter, so unfortunately,
really?
It's really good. Honestly, it is really good. I kept seeing clips and I was like,
like even something out of this world, like Avatar, The Last Airbender. Love that show so much. You can feel for the characters because they're based off actual human beings.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter that they can do all this crazy stuff. They still go through human problems.
Yeah.
Zuko has daddy issues.
I never watched it. Avatar, so I don't know. I never liked it. I never liked the idea of it.
Okay, we're gonna watch. Because it's really good. It's really good.
Or said cut it here.
Well, like, you feel a connection to the characters because they're fully fleshed out. They're not just like all over the place, color scheme, in your face, screaming, singing, I want to kill myself. Like, it's not like that. They're real people you could connect to. Why am I looking at a weird, devilish looking tiny dinosaur furry thing? Weirdly say, like, what is even Has-Been Hotel about?
I guarantee
if someone sees this and could explain it in the comments, who like isn't one of my 5 friends watching, one of our 5 friends watching this,
one of our 10 friends, that will be 10 viewers. Actually, it'll be 12.
Please,
because you and I are gonna end up watching it. There's no way.
True.
We're gonna sit down and go,
Okay, if anyone outside of my little circle, my bubble, sees this and likes Has Been Hotel, please explain to me why. I will genuinely hear you out, and I will have a dialogue with you about it.
I would need to know. I do need to know because...
And, like, I'm not going to make fun of you. As much as I make fun of the show, and I do make fun of people who watch it sometimes, if you're genuinely trying to, like, tell me why you like something, I'm never going to be mean about that, no matter what.
Because if you're trying to get somebody to hear me out, and you're not listening to the hear me out on it...
There's no point.
Yeah.
But, like, I am genuinely asking from the bottom of my heart, explain to me what is so fascinating about Has Been Hotel to so many people. Because, like...
I don't know what just happened.
Break your glasses. Live on the air.
No.
Anyways, we're running out of time. We have to talk about some trends.
We have a lot of time still.
That's a good point.
It's
actually a really good point. Why'd you set the timer for that little time? Anyways, you could have set an alarm. Okay, moving on. Trends.
There's a lot.
There were a lot of trends this year.
Oh shit!
As everyone knows, TikTok.
Catch me.
I got you, baby girl. I'm just kidding, guys. What do people see this and think that we're like dating?
I'd kill myself.
He has a girlfriend. I have a girlfriend.
That's true.
I have a girlfriend-ish.
And then what was the initial pitch?
The initial
for the name.
For the name?
Yeah.
What name?
For the podcast.
About it anymore. Because you know what? I realized it was lame. Whatever.
Alright,
I don't
let's
care.
see. Trauma salad.
My god.
Let's start with that one.
The trauma candy
Becky,
salads?
there's nothing funny about you being raped.
I swear to God.
What's the name of somebody? No. I'm Elena. And when I was 9, my stepmother beat the shit out of me, impregnated me, and I had to get an abortion. And I brought Sour Patch Kids.
It's not funny. And I get people are going to be like, you can just grow past. Obviously.
Can you? Because you don't know if it's going to be that type of video. You want to see it. You're like, oh, what if it's funny? And then they hit you with the, nope.
Like, what if it was like a funny story candy salad?
Exactly.
We could have done anything. Why is it so popular?
Why is your go-to to talk about that?
The worst thing that's ever happened to you for clout?
I have a
for likes and views?
I have a stronger opinion about that.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is... I'm trying to find a way to phrase this nicely because I don't want to discredit anybody ever.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like people who have had seriously bad things happen to them obviously don't know how to process it. Talk about it too much to where they feel like that's the only thing that's special about them.
That is very true.
And I feel bad saying that.
Response to trauma is like one of two things. You either talk about it all the time because you want to feel special and important and cared for.
And that's the only big thing.
Yes. Or
the fact that you graduated law school, but we can skip past that.
Or you never want to talk about it at all because you don't like pity.
Yeah.
And like both have their own issues, of course. But you can't just get on TikTok and talk about
but when you have
these horrible things for attention.
When you have like a bunch of friends that you're gonna do it with, how do you orchestrate that?
You
make a text and you're like, hey, we're gonna talk about the terrible things that happened to us that you haven't shared with anybody since 2nd grade.
Like so genuinely?
Let's make a video and put it on the internet.
Because I've seen so many like groups doing this and I'm like, are you guys in an echo chamber? Do you think this is like normal?
Well, I saw somebody else do it. It's gotta be okay, right?
Just because someone else pushes someone off a bridge doesn't mean you should too.
Just because your mom pushes my mom down the stairs doesn't mean it's okay.
Stop. That's not funny.
It is funny because
it's happened.
Not funny. It's not funny.
It's okay.
It's
okay.
true.
But like, we could have popularized anything else. Why were people making these videos? Why were so many people like genuinely reacting well in the comments and being like, ha ha ha, sorry. Like, that's not normal. Can you guys be normal?
Can we not share that?
Could we not?
Not saying that people don't need to hear it or don't need to get it out.
But people, maybe meaning like your therapist?
Maybe people that's not on the internet?
Maybe like the police?
Maybe.
Have we considered that?
Yeah.
Like, you don't need to tell a bunch of strangers. If it's eating at you and you need to tell someone, get a therapist. Everyone has a therapist. I have a therapist. You have a therapist.
They do.
Get a damn therapist.
Shout out Dr. Jen.
Shout out Kayla. I don't call her doctor. She's my best friend.
Well, I can't say Jennifer because I work with a Jen.
That's funny.
It gets me confused because there's been times where I've called her doctor and I'm like, hey, doctor. Hey, Jen.
Okay. That's funny. I don't know.
It sucks.
I did used to know a Kayla, but she's been the OG Kayla. But yeah, talk to a therapist. Don't tell the internet, please and thank you. Moving on. I think.
You think? You think?
I've talked enough.
Oh. Okay, there's two. We'll start with bad prank channels.
Oh my god.
So I recently watched one of.
This isn't necessarily a 2024 thing, we should say.
I remember seeing recently too Papa Meat's video talking about Vitaly and bad prank YouTubers in general.
Yeah.
Oh my god. How? Because they're not pranks. It's harassment at that point.
Some of them are. Some of them are like real pranks, but they're so legitimately obvious. It's like, oh yeah, she just didn't see the camera there.
Like there was one,
and it's like couples, and it's like so cringe.
There was
like,
one
okay,
filmed back in I think it was like 2007. Shout out. But a bunch of kids fed a bunch of seagulls fast food, but had laxatives in them, so everybody on the beach had a terrible time. That's a prank. That's funny. It may ruin people's day, but that's funny. The one of the guy pouring shampoo on the guy's head while he was showering, that was funny. Chasing somebody down with a knife in a clown outfit, that's not funny.
See, that's cray.
Murdering my best friend for clout prank.
I have heard about some crazy pranks on like Reddit and like people reading off Reddit story. Sorry guys.
You're dressed like you read Reddit. I'm sorry.
I don't actually read Reddit. I just watch podcasts that read Reddit. Shout out to Hot Takes, love you guys. But I'm more so talking about the so obviously prank ones. Where it's like the one I'm thinking of right now, it's like this gay couple, shout out gay people. And they are doing this like every single day, and I'm like, okay, at that point, like it's so obviously fake, shut up. But one of them buys like a litter box and gets like Rice Krispie stuff and puts like chocolate in it. She like rolls up a bunch of Tootsie Rolls and starts like eating it in front of her girlfriend, and I'm like, buddy, it doesn't even look like. First of all, it doesn't even look that good. Second of all, you guys do this type of stuff every day. Third of all, the one who's getting pranked looks at the camera like 5 times.
Babe, eat this. What is it?
I swear. The camera's like this and they're facing each other. So she just kept like side-eyeing the camera, and I'm like, if you're gonna fake it, at least be like a good actress, please.
Yeah.
Like that shit irritates me. Sorry.
There's so many that try so hard. Oh my god. And they just fail.
It's so stupid. And I'm like, who even watches pranks anymore? That was the thing in like, what, 2018? Forever ago? Why are you still making
You sound so old. You guys how long? That was 7 years.
No. Shut up. But no, like, nobody watches those anymore. Except maybe like 4-year-olds who have no idea what's going on. iPad kids. That's who you want to make money off of?
Shout out iPad kids. I have a little brother.
You know, we love Bean.
Do we or do you? Just kidding.
He irritates me.
I love him.
He got some letters down. Anyways, guys.
But I feel like there's a time and a place for a prank.
Yes.
The TikTok ones are so bad.
So bad.
The one I know, he's like sitting behind the counter, he's like grabbing the coffee off, and the lady's looking around. There's like a whole camera crew facing at him.
Stupid.
Where's my coffee? Do you know where my coffee went? Like a Dora the Explorer episode. My friend's girlfriend looks like Dora.
Stop.
I'm serious.
That's so mean. What if he sees this?
He doesn't talk to us.
Okay, see.
It's Alex.
Oh, okay.
It's Alex.
I'm gonna have to bleep that now.
No, you don't. It's Alex.
Oh,
I don't care. His girlfriend looks like Dora. I've told him before.
Dang.
But, I mean, at times it's uncanny. The one photo that he had put on his Instagram, it's like a 1-to-1. She had a purple shirt on.
God.
It was summertime. They were off of school. She had her bright blue backpack on. I don't know if she's since got a new one.
I would not be seen in public.
Dude, it was so funny. I took a picture. I showed Patrick. I'm like, dude, tell me who this is. He goes, that's Alex's girlfriend. I'm like, no, that's Dora.
That's Dora.
You gotta get her to say "Hola, soy Dora" just once.
I don't want to talk to her.
We're getting off topic. I fear.
We are.
Millennials.
When we have more time, we can get more off topic and have fun.
Eminem.
Why do millennials think that Gen Z hates Eminem?
I think it's because they're old.
Because here's my tea. I love Eminem. I always have. So not so much anymore. His new album sucked.
He did too many features. That's the issue. Far too many features with too many like rap artists that weren't his style.
And you could tell he was just trying to be controversial again because his old fans didn't like his new album.
He's like, I hate gay people. Should we do it again? You guys heard me, right?
Guys, isn't it so funny that Megan Thee Stallion got shot in the foot? Ha ha.
I didn't even know. I didn't know about that.
Oh, it was in Houdini. He made a joke.
No, I know that. I didn't know she was even shot in the foot before.
Oh yeah, it was Tory Lanez, I think, was a rapper. He shot her in the foot, and he's in jail now. But he just shot her.
Well, what's controversial about that? Maybe if he hated black people.
Because he's just poking fun at it. Like it's her fault that she got shot in the foot.
If you're poking fun at it,
it's also because it was mid-trial and people were debating heavily, and he just said that to make fun of Megan, and it's okay, well, are you on the side of the guy who shot her?
I think that was his point.
For no reason.
If the idea was to be controversial to side with him, then yeah, sure, it was controversial. But him just saying it.
I think he was just trying to be controversial, but he doesn't really know.
And it didn't work.
He's not. His music was better. I can't say this. This is
chocolate. No, chocolate cookie.
Listening to my dad. No, his music was better when it was real. When he still lived on 8 Mile and he was still broke. Now he's 50. He's out of touch. He's rich and he's still he's still making the same music, and it's okay, grandpa, take your pills.
You're not there anymore. You're here.
And I always admired about him how he was oh, I don't care how old I get, blah blah blah. But if you're gonna say stuff like that and still be in the game at such an old age, keep up.
Well, the issue is he tried
the culture.
He tried to deviate from his initial music style, and he did.
On Music to Be Murdered By. That's baseball.
Why baseball? Oh,
I love baseball. Shut up.
But he tried to deviate, or he did. He deviated from his original style.
And Music to Be Murdered By was really good.
Yeah, and then he tried to go back. But his old fans
hated it.
And he tried to go back.
To please his old fans, which he did.
But then everybody that was newer, they didn't
like it.
Yeah, they didn't think it was a
And then the millennials started losing their minds because they think if they ride him hard enough, he's gonna buy them a mansion in Detroit.
You guys.
You kids.
You guys keep trying. Good luck trying to cancel Eminem.
Sweetheart, who told you that was happening?
I wonder if he knows.
Oh, I doubt it.
That. I wonder if he knows, and that was his intention.
Maybe.
Because then you have people hate listen to it, and then you have people actually listen to it, and then you have people hate listen to it and realize they actually like it.
Yeah.
I wonder if the idea was to stir up an issue with it, and it worked.
Maybe. This isn't really about him though. This is just about how annoying millennials are. Shut up. We're not. I think my mom's an older millennial. Yeah.
Your mom's.
My sister's a millennial, but she's normal. You guys can just be normal. Emily's perfect. Don't even start with me. She just turned 30.
No.
Anyways, she's gonna watch this.
And you're old too. 11 years behind.
Shut up. But no, millennials, calm down. Stop trying to act special.
Don't you have a heart med to take?
I get it.
Something?
Everyone was ripping on millennials back in the BuzzFeed days, and it was oh, are millennials ruining this? But now you guys are just punching down again, so you can feel a sense of power. And it's you didn't like it, we don't like it, you guys aren't funny. Shut your old mouth before your teeth turn to them. Hang on.
My reader's on. Hey, we need you to read this one for me. Okay. How? Paper cut.
Oh my god. Which one do we want to talk about?
There's too many.
You're kind of going all over the place.
I know, that's the point. If we went down in a straight line, we wouldn't have fun.
True. Okay, we were just talking about millennials. Let's get into Chick-fil-A girl. Because
Terrible.
I think
Next.
she was really big with millennials. And here's my tea. I really laughed the like first, second, even third time I heard the bit.
Yeah. What's it called?
But
Face comedy.
yes.
I think that's what they were
doing, which millennials love. And Gen Z, we like it, but once it's old, it's old. But millennials really took off with that. That's not the whole point.
Still do.
Oh, I know.
Hold on. The pumpkin spice cream cheese girl.
Oh my god.
You know exactly
yes.
what I'm talking about, right?
Yes. It's so cringe. It's so bad. But no, the Chick-fil-A girl, like, I'm happy for her. She was just like making a funny video for her friends, like what we're doing right now. And she went super viral. Good for her. Whatever. And she hasn't like dragged it out, I don't think. I haven't seen her stuff in a while, but I don't think she's like dragging that meme specifically. I think she's probably dragging her relevancy. But don't say Lil Taper, you know?
I was just saying, a great meme transition if you want.
But it's not like she's not as annoying as like the Hawk Tuah girl with her stupid podcast.
How the hell did she manage that? That's willing into existence.
Dude.
Remember when I told you if we're lucky we could hit like some strike of gold? The channel that had interviewed her only had like 10,000 ish subscribers, maybe I think 30.
Really?
Like 30 or 10. 10 or 30. So how the hell she managed to go worldwide with that?
Seriously. Like the merch at Spirit Halloween. Excuse me? Come again?
Or don't.
Don't make that
Come
joke.
again? But this time in my ears.
Don't make that joke. PG-13.
It's true.
Don't twirl your hair, princess.
I'm putting it away, but it's not staying. Put it away.
Anyways, that meme was annoying. It should not have lasted half as long as it did.
Which one?
The Chick-fil-A girl.
Oh, I thought you accidentally transitioned
to it too. But like, everyone hates that meme now, so. Except for like incels.
I feel okay. I'm not gonna fight you on that. I am going to side note it.
Mm-hmm.
The only time it has ever been funny, personally, is when it's not exactly that. Like the meat canyon one. That was funny.
Yeah.
When it's people side referencing it, not direct. When it's like a joke that's making fun of it, then it's funny. The actual joke itself was never funny. That made me sad.
I hear the like hot and I'm like, I'm already bored.
You gotta give it that.
I'm already annoyed. Like so genuinely.
I don't understand how. I mean, hey, good for her though. Respect back.
I mean, she did like recently scam a bunch of people with her like cryptocurrency.
And then she went hiatus. It was like a month.
Really?
It was either like 3 weeks or a month.
That long since that happened? Wow.
I think.
Time flies, man.
She's like, oh, going to bed. And just went offline for a while. And then she came back.
Stupid little cartoon voice she did. Like, you cannot talk like that in real life. I'm sorry.
Steven here. So you don't want to have sex tonight? I knew this was a ripoff. Sir, my husband's in the front with a gun. Alright. Understood.
I don't even know what you're quoting right now. Anyways.
It's a long...
I'm like tired talking about her. At this point.
She drains you.
It's like energy vampire core.
100%. Let's see.
Moving right along.
Eventually we will need poopers.
Eventually we'll actually just like do it off the cuff.
Yeah, but for now, getting started.
We have things we need to get out of the way because this is important to me.
Let's go over some.
So screwed up.
Let's go over some bits. How about that?
Okay.
Some personal bits.
So these are our dumb bits that other people would hate, but we can't stop laughing at them.
You know why?
Why?
Because they're very funny.
We're hilarious.
We are. You know why we started a
Nobody
podcast?
understands us.
Oh, just so alpha simple. Nobody understands me in my feminist literature books. That was the segue.
That is the dumb bit. It makes me laugh every single time. It's so stupid.
There was no real start to it. It kind of just happened. But it's making fun of the people who are like, I'm 6'1", I have a dog, I read female literature.
It's like, God, what women have to go through on their periods, it makes me sick.
And women's suffrage. Shit like that. So the idea was just a really aggressive a really aggressive, terrible flex.
Like male feminists.
Oh, my female literature books. They're all right there on the ground. That one, and then you and your Lexapro.
Yes.
You go ahead and talk about that one.
Story. So, big fatties we are. Almost every time we hang out, we go to Culver's. Culver's and Lexapro. So, it was like 6 o'clock, I'd say. I wish I had those empty. I need it. No, it was like 6 p.m., but the food was taking a really long time because we ordered a ton. And there weren't that many people there. It was just taking a really long time.
We ordered 2 value meals.
Okay, but I had like a double cheeseburger. I'm sure you probably had 2 cheeseburgers. You probably had pretzel bites. I had a milkshake. It was a lot. So I'm sitting there waiting, and I'm like, God, the window's down because I don't like having the window rolled up because then when they get there, they like scare me because I can't like hear them coming. So I keep my window down. Also, it's like annoying for me to have to make them like knock on the window. I feel annoying. Anyways, window's down, and I'm screaming. Because I'm very loud. We're both very loud. Anyways. I was like, God, this is taking forever. I have to get home and take my Lexapro. And right when he was saying that, the guy was walking up with our food. And I was none the wiser. And was it a guy or a lady?
It was a guy.
It was a guy. He walks up, and I look over because I see motion out of my peripheral. And I look over, and I'm like, oh, thank you so much. And now every single time we go through the Culver's drive-thru, he will at certain random points. I don't think he actually looks for the person coming, but he'll just yell when I have the window down, God, is it time for your Lexapro?
It's usually any medicine I can think of at that moment.
No, it's usually Lexapro.
It's usually Lexapro.
You've started doing different ones.
But it's usually Lexapro.
Usually, because that's where
it's hard to think around the spot.
And I'm like, God, it is so embarrassing. Like, now he knows that I'm a big bag, I'm impatient, and I'm on antidepressants. Which now I guess everyone knows. Surprise!
Wow. You're depressed, couldn't tell by the way you dress. Yeah.
Anyways, so that's the Culver's Lexapro bit.
And then there's just the less funny ones.
The car?
The what? No, yeah.
Did you put that on the list?
No.
Oh, it's kind of hard to describe.
It is very hard to describe.
We're gonna skip that.
And then you got.
If you guys want to know about it, email me.
All right, you convinced me. That's one of my. It's so stupid.
It's so dumb
because it doesn't make sense.
No,
it didn't start from anywhere.
Because here's the thing. I think it came from me going like, all right, twist my arm, I'll do it.
I think so.
Because we will be like out and about doing whatever, and then I'll see somewhere, or you'll see somewhere that like we always want to go to. So like, for example, if we go to Michael's to like pick something up for my mom, we'll see Five Below, and I'll go, do you want to go to Five Below? And you'll say,
all right, you convinced me.
Bless you. And that's the whole bit. And every time I start cracking up, personally.
It's barely funny, though.
It's so stupid. But the way he said it, he's like, all right, you convinced me.
There's not like any more context to it either.
No, really. That's the whole bit.
It's usually something that like either one of us will want to do. So there's no real convincing.
No.
Hey, do you want to, I don't know, we're already in the mall. Do you want a pretzel? All right, you convinced me.
Like, it's so stupid.
Yes, I'll pay. That's fine. You've already convinced me. No need to keep dragging it. It's so dumb.
Do you roll $20?
I do have my wallet. I don't gotta carry cash. I don't carry cash. I have $1. Do you want $1?
Yeah. I need money for Canada, guys. Anyways, moving on. Is that all our stupid bits? I know we have more, but like all the ones we need to get off our chest. Okay, so slightly different vibes. Sam's not here. I look like a wreck. I'm aware. What happened was I was editing the video, obviously, and then I exported it and the outro just got completely corrupted, messed up. It's not usable, so I have to film it by myself. Really sorry about my appearance. But I couldn't just leave you off on where the footage stopped working because that would have been very, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. Feels sacrilegious. not sacrilegious. What am I talking about? Unceremonial. That's it. It wasn't very nice. So I'm gonna film the outro. Me and Sam we said a lot of stuff. It was very nice. It's gonna sound butchered here because I'm going off memory, and we filmed that like a week ago probably. But we just wanted to say thank you to our friends who are hopefully actually watching this. For being so supportive about this cringe thing we're doing. We know it could have been very easily written off. Because it felt cringe to sit there and record that. It did. It felt cringe to edit. I promise you that. But sorry, had my trip to Canada, and that's why I sound like this. But we just wanted to say thank you. And thank you to anyone else who happens to see this, maybe likes it, if that is even a possibility. I don't even know. What else? It's, as funny as this is, and as dumb as it is, because it is a little dumb, we've talked about it for a really long time, and in, like, a joking way. And now that we're actually doing it, it's fun, and it's interesting, but it's also pretty scary. So we just want to say thank you to our friends, anyone else, for just being nice, supportive, blah, blah, blah. There will be more to come. The second episode is not going to take nearly as long, hopefully. Really going to get around to filming that this weekend, as of today, obviously. But yeah, thank you guys so much. We hope you liked this video. If not, and you thought it was awkward, the second one's probably going to be better. We're probably just going to keep getting better, so stick around even if you hated it. Please. And comment some stuff you guys want to, like, see. Please. Like, we're jesters. We're not very original. So, if you guys want to hear us talk about anything or do anything, comment down below. That feels so cringe to say. I'm not a YouTuber, yet. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys. Yeah, bye. Like editing me. Stop. Okay, so we're not.
Bye.